Hey guys, it's Gavin here from Pro Commerce Capital. I hope you're well. So this is actually a quick introduction to another video that's been shot by one of our coaches, Michael Valadares. Now, Michael is a loan broker of 3 years experience now. He's been through our program. This is his 4th year of growth. And what we want to do is something very, very different. Nobody's doing this out there because a lot of people are selling hype. Now, one of the things we've always maintained is that we want to be transparent. You can absolutely achieve time freedom, financial freedom, freedom from the 9 to 5, freedom from the boss, all of those great things that we look for, right? You can do this remotely from anywhere. I'm currently in the UK as an example when we do this stuff in the United States. So all of the good stuff is real, but let's get this back down to planet Earth. It takes work, it takes commitment. There's good, there's bad, and there's ugly. And what we want to do in this video series is Michael is going to chart all of it. All of that stuff that goes on day to day, all the way through this year. Now, obviously, we're not going to go into everything he's doing every single day because you'd be bored senseless. But we want to focus on the key aspects of what actually matters, what moves the needle for him, okay? And this is a day in the life, if you like, or a year in the life, I should say, of a loan broker. So we're going to, every 2 weeks, we're going to do an update video and you're going to get real accuracy of his journey through things. Now, we obviously have a program where we can train you to become a business loan broker or a commercial real estate loan broker. You basically copy what we do. We train you one-on-one in the field. Michael is one of the guys that actually helps train you, okay? Because he's been there, he's done it, he's got the t-shirt. So with that said, I'm going to hand this over now to Michael. His video will come in. Enjoy that. We'll put that into a playlist so you can watch the subsequent videos that we do as we go throughout the year, okay? The good, the bad, and the ugly. Enjoy. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is Michael, the owner of Fidelis Commercial Capital and Senior Account Executive at Pro Commerce Capital. Some of you may have seen me in a couple videos that I did with Gavin Bird. Long story short is I've been in the industry for 3 years now. First year was a little bit tough, getting the learning the ins and outs of the industry. Second year was a little bit slow because of COVID. Last year was a good year for me despite COVID and the economy. But the reason I'm doing this video and these series of videos coming up is that I want to share my 2022 journey as a loan broker with those of you who are looking to get into the industry or are in the industry. And for me, this is another way for me to hold myself accountable if I'm going to be putting out what I'm doing and successes and struggles and, just loan brokering in general. I think it's going to be another tool to help me out and help me grow. So as I said, last year was a good year for me. I did start off the year with the goal of wanting to generate $60,000 worth of commissions. I did fall short. I made $30,000 worth of commissions, which is, again, pretty good for me compared to the first 2 years. So by the end of third quarter of last year, I had funded $1 million worth of loans. So for fourth quarter, I wanted to do the same amount or more. So my goal changed to wanting to fund $1 million worth of loans in that last quarter. I ended up coming a little bit short, but still a good quarter for me. I funded $775,000 in loans, deals funded. So I can't really complain. Going into 2022 and reviewing my goals is I decided that I wasn't going to do what I learned in one of the courses that I took. They said figure out what it takes to get rid of your 9 to 5. Well, I didn't really, as a retired Marine, I didn't have no 9 to 5. But I think that type of philosophy of figuring out what you need to quit your 9 to 5 kind of made me kind of made me feel like I was chasing commissions, and that's not what I want to be known for. I want to be known as a broker that can get deals funded. So my goals are now making sure or wanting to fund a certain amount throughout the year. So for this year's goal, I want to double what I did last year. So last year was 1.77 million. Double that is going to be 3.5 million. And I figured, why not just round up to 4 million? So that is the goal for this year. Where I'm at now, I am kind of behind on it. I funded $225,000 in January. February, I'm going on the last day. It's going to be my first zero in 8 months. Hey, sometimes we have good months, sometimes we have bad months, so it's all part of the game. But but I'm always looking at the positive. So going into March, this last week I did get 2 approvals on the same day for 2 equipment deals. So those 2 will bring, when those close, it'll be 90,000 total. I've got a small cash out refinance deal that I'm working on, a 4-plex, waiting for the appraisal. That's a small loan. The guy just wants to fix up the property, pulling cash out. $37,000 deal. I have a fix and flip for $91,000 in underwriting, and I got a quote out for real estate and rental property for $172,000. So since I'm behind, I do know that I need to focus on some deals that'll get funded quick. So I'm going to be looking at equipment financing deals, fix and flips that I can close hopefully within 10 days, and get caught up where I need to be. So some of the things that I changed this year, last year I was using 1 email account for email campaigns. This year I'm going to 2. I've been cold calling, not as much as not as much as when I started 2 years ago. My cold calling is a little bit different than everybody else. I cold call people who I think are going to send me deals. And then I do a lot of follow-ups, a lot of phone calls. So just going to increase those and stay persistent on that. For social media, I'm really good at on 2 platforms and just being really targeted on social media. But the biggest thing that I know I need to work on is having that sense of urgency. When I say sense of urgency, getting from application to deals funded, wanting to decrease that time. And then the new and exciting thing for me as far as a loan broker and being in this industry, and it kind of takes me back to my Marine Corps days of leading, guiding, mentoring, coaching, whatever words you want to use. But I have a team of 30 brokers where I basically training them as their senior account executive. It's been exciting. I've been jumping on calls with some brokers, and it helps me learn, helps them learn. For them, it's their journey. All I'm trying to do is guide them through their journey of success. And that's my focus on that. I think it's for a new broker, the first 90 days is really important. So for them, I reiterate that they need to talk to as many people as possible in that 90 days, or reach out to as many people on social media, get your message out, adjust your message if need be. 90 days is going to give us a good solid days of being able to analyze what they're doing, analyze their data, and help them make adjustments. Within 30 days, 45 days, they should be making their own calls. And I don't mean just initial calls, but I'm talking about follow-up calls, calls on presenting quotes, presenting terms, and making calls on following up on collecting docs. And then within that 90 days, they should be funding at least one deal. Again, I don't push those goals on them, but that's what I see them doing as long as they do the work. It's kind of up to them. So again, this is creating videos, something new for me, but I think that letting you know what's going on, both struggles and positive stuff, is going to help you and help me in a way. So we'll see how it goes. Kind of exciting to get out of my comfort zone and do these videos and share some of my wealth. Not everything, but just some of it. And it's kind of exciting.